What's up, YouTube? Capital G here, talking about some really interesting and crazy news that I'm sure most of you guys have heard about, but for those of you who have not, let me go ahead and enlighten you. So, in Circuit Break, and this is not a rumor or speculation, this is obviously on YugiOCard.com, the official website. On the product page, it says right here that Subterrors and Spyrals are both going to be coming back in Circuit Break, which is the booster set that comes after Code of the Duelist, and that they're both going to be getting Link monsters, and this is so freaking strange and crazy and out of nowhere, and man, I don't even know what to make of this. For starters, it's really interesting that Konami is already talking about Circuit Break, and we don't even know about the TCG exclusive cards in freaking Code of the Duelist yet. They're already telling us about Circuit Break. I also think it's kind of crazy that these two archetypes, well, it looks like they, skipped a couple of sets because clearly they weren't in Maximum Crisis, and I don't think, I mean, this is just a guess, I don't think they're going to be in Code of the Duelist. It seems like we would have already had some hints dropped about them, but yeah, it looks like they skipped a couple of booster sets, and now they're coming back. It's also really interesting that Konami decided to, start with TCG exclusive Link monsters with these archetypes, especially considering that Noble Knights and Burning Abyss already have extra deck monsters. Keep in mind, guys, obviously Subterror and Spyral, they don't even have extra deck monsters, so it's really interesting that they're starting with Links when you have other archetypes like BA and Noble Knights. I mean, they have Synchros, they have Link monsters, so it seems like they would need them a little more, but I'm not hating because these do seem like they are going to shake things up a bit. And actually, Konami low-key kind of leaks the effects of these cards. It says right here that this Subterror Link monster can hit the field with up to 4,400 attack, which is, oh my god, that's a world beater. It says it gets your best flip monsters out of your deck, so that's going to be pretty damn powerful if it can summon any of the behemoth monsters out of your deck. Now, I don't know, I would imagine if it's over 4,000 attack, it's probably going to be like a Link 4. I don't know how equipped Subterror as a deck is at summoning Link monsters, because a lot of times your monsters are face down, and it doesn't seem like Subterror really spam the board as hard as some other decks in the game. Obviously, it's kind of weird because you have the Subterror archetype, and the Nemesis guys you can just kind of throw on the board as you want, but then the Behemoths are a little more difficult to get on the field. Kind of a lot like Cosmo, where half your archetype is high level, and then the other half is obviously, very low level, easy to drop on the board. And then it says about the Spyral monster, it says, new Spyral Link monster can summon any Spyral monster from your deck, of course, it counts as Spyral Super Agent on the field and in the graveyard, and you can use all your Spyral gear cards with it. That actually seems like this card might be a little OP. I obviously know that I don't really know anything about the card. Me calling it OP might sound silly, but I just think about how easy it would be for Spyral as an archetype to drop a Link 3 or a Link 4. And think about it, guys. If you normal summon Quick Fix and then activate Machine Duplication, I mean, you have 3 monsters on the field and you search about 1 billion cards during the process. How easy would it be for you to Link summon your Spyral card and then summon Sleeper out of your deck, or then summon Super Agent out of your deck and pop a card? And that could be pretty damn crazy, man. I'm really interested in seeing this Spyral Link monster. I think I might actually have to start picking up the Spyral cards. I know Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Chris, he's probably losing his freaking mind, but what do you guys think? I think that this is an excellent sign for a couple of reasons. For one, I think it shows that Konami is obviously trying to make a concerted effort to make these decks more playable, because usually, you guys know, when TCG releases exclusive archetypes, they usually release them 2 at a time, and you'll have like Burning Abyss, which is godly, and then you'll kind of have Noble Knights that kind of sucks, and you'll have Cosmos that are godly, and then you'll have Ultra Athletes that suck. So this was a time where neither one of these decks really did all that well on the high competitive circuit. Like, neither one won a YCS. Cosmo won a YCS like within a week of it being legal. Clash of Rebellion, like, Cosmo won a YCS. Burning Abyss obviously won multiples, and they won the North American WCQ a couple of years ago. These two decks still feel like they have an incomplete grade. I also think this is cool because it kind of shows how easily Konami can give legacy support to older archetypes, and I hope that this becomes a trend. I hope that, they make a Fluffle and a Lunar Light, monster that's Link-based, because those are decks that want to expand on their fields, you know what I mean? They don't necessarily need the cards to be all that good. They need them damn cursors so that they can drop, because you guys know Fluffles like to just spam the board with Frightfurs. That's how they OTK, and you can't really do that in Link format. Lunar Light, same thing. I can't make my double Leo Dancer. I can't make triple Leo Dancer. I can only make one Leo Dancer, and one Leo Dancer is obviously not good enough. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this also opens up the door for other TCG exclusive archetypes to get Link monsters? Because everybody is obviously going to know Burning Abyss needs a fucking Link monster badly, because you just, one Dante is not doing anything, one Beatrice is not doing anything, and Burning Abyss can't benefit from the Link summon mechanic, because obviously if they're all, like, it doesn't matter what Link you have on the field, if it doesn't have Burning Abyss in its name, it's just going to blow all your monsters up. So Burning Abyss really need a Link monster, and I hope Konami doesn't forget about that. But this is an excellent sign. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, as always.